Hi guys, welcome once again to my channel. My name is Kendi and today I'm going to do eyebrows according to Mitchellengoje's tutorial. And Mitchellengoje is a YouTuber here in Kenya, is a big YouTuber here in Kenya, and she's the most relatable makeup artist that I know of this time, according to me. So this is the final look. I just wanted to show you the final look so that you can stick around and see how I did this look. I really love it, and it's not that bulky or it's not that dark, it's not too light, haina concealer mingi. I just followed her instructions and this is the result. So please do stick around and watch out. Finally tumefika 1000 subscribers na tukapita 1.15. I'm so grateful, like tumeishi na 2 subscribers. Like man, enyewe steady growth. So karibuni sana. So I'm going to use Mitchellengoje's tutorial. The tutorial is at jamani, ni 2 years ago, and Mitchellengoje is a YouTuber here in Kenya, and she's one of the best makeup artists that you can have in Kenya. My 2 favorites are Mitchellengoje and Rosina Sharon, but Michelle, man, napenda udem. So she did a tutorial on how she does her eyebrows 2 years ago, but I think it's still relevant. So I want to see if I can do her method and see if we can upgrade together. So Michelle has 3.6 million views. That was 2 years ago, so pretty much it is a very good tutorial, and she has 300k subscribers. Wow, such a milestone. So you can go follow her. This is a handle over here, and please do subscribe, share, comment for both our videos, and let's grow together. So let's get into it. So I'm going to be using my laptop over here, so utasikia kelele hapa na pale, but we are going to do this eyebrow tutorial. The first step,
and then going in,
she
with
says, is use
a fluffy brush to just set that powder in my eyebrows. The reason for doing this is to make sure that whatever eyebrow product that I do choose to use glides on really smoothly, and that there's no oil to prevent it from appearing. And then again, just going in with my spool and combing it outwards. Now this is a way that I usually use to know where my...
So to make a translucent powder, then go in the spoolie. Of course ours is soapy because I do soap eyebrows a lot, so you can choose to comb with this or with this. Let's use a toothbrush. So you push it upwards. See, I got my eyebrows reshaped recently.
Used to know where my eyebrow is supposed to start,
like
arch, and end. So using my nose, the mid part of the bridge of my nose, I will just mark where my eyebrow is supposed to start. Using the side of my nostril on one side, that is where the arch is supposed to, that is where the eyebrow is supposed to arch, and then using the end of my nose, that is where it's supposed to end. So I'm just doing this very lightly on both sides of the eyebrow, just so I know where my eyebrow placement is supposed to be. And this is a Davis pencil in the number 3.
So I think we are close enough, but what I would say about this method is like you can just go to somewhere mwenye ananyoa eyebrows atakunyoa tu vizuri, because you can see I got mine reshaped recently and it is the same length, the same curve. I think it's angular curve. So yeah, but next step.
So I'm just going in and very gently outlining the bottom part of my eyebrow using my very sharp pencil, and you can see I'm doing it where my eyebrow.
I think I should use a black one so that we can see what we are doing.
My eyebrows downwards, because I've realized that whenever I just draw my eyebrows on without combing my eyebrow hairs down, I do end up having thicker brows.
Okay.
So I always just like to
comb down,
push my eyebrows down, and then just start drawing. And as you can see, for the top part, I'm not doing it all the way from the bottom part where I started the top part. I'm leaving a little bit of a distance just so they can not look like box brows and they look more natural. And when I get to the arch, I now change the direction of my pencil to a downward motion. As you can see, I'm using close to the end of my pencil and a very, very light hand to just make sure I connect those 2 lines together. So this does take practice, but the more you practice, the easier
So here is
and
one
I'm
art.
just using my same pencil to just draw hair-like strokes at the beginning.
So the
eyebrow.
next one, she says we draw eyebrow-like hairs. Okay, you can do that. So I've decided to use a black one so that you can see. I'm left-handed,
on
so
both sides, still using my pencil. It's still sharp. And then what I'm going to do now is just very gently continue adding hair-like strokes, and then using my spoolie, I will just now comb my eyebrow hairs in the direction that they're supposed to be.
Okay.
On both sides, and then again go in with my Davis pencil in number 18 to just fill in the spaces that are a bit sparse.
Fill in the
eyebrows.
spaces. She filled in everything that she has said, and
so that I can be able
so
to
far
see
so good. It's
where,
not a bad.
so
Like,
that I can
we
be able
can
to
work
position
with
my hand,
this.
sorry, so that I can be able to.
So I'm going to peleka mbele
my eyebrow towards the end,
like that.
and just making sure, because you don't want some parts to be
So
darker and other parts to be
anasema tuchukue spoolie to my Petronidas toothbrush, to my bougie spoolie. So Petronilas it is. So you hold your toothbrush, then brush it up like that, but you have to go slow so that you don't mess everything up, and make sure that everything is blended like so. One thing that I can say with this method, the eyebrows look natural, they look fluffed, and they look more defined. Like when you decide to go in with the concealer, like hautachukua so much time because ile story ya mapua utakusha nini. You know, guys, I bought these earrings somewhere. They are giving. Anywho, my ring light broke, so I have to be in this angle so that the light can come, and I have to talk to you with my tripod with a million books, and until my ring light is fixed, guys, you're going to be seeing different angles here and there of this room of mine. So back to business. So we have already fluffed out everything, and
combing through your eyebrows, like you're able to really get in between like that eyebrow and just comb it through and make sure that
I think
all your product is distributed.
It looks
okay, next
bearable.
up is cleaning, but before that I am going to be using an eyelash glue.
So you have to use an eyelash glue. As for my eyelash glue, I use what is it? I use bonding glue here, and this one is a latex bonding glue, so ufai kuiweka hapa because itakuwa kama mbiji. So what I would really recommend is taking up a little bit of concealer, Pro Conceal. I use Pro Conceal. I use this shade and this shade to really go in there and mix up my own color. Dark. So I really play around with these colors, but this one is my favorite because it's exactly my color. So I usually take a little bit in. That is kama hauna eyelash glue, kama wewe unapenda pikipiki, and eyelash glue, my friend, ilifanya ununue eyelashes mingi ukaamua utumie ya nywele. My friend, you really have to have a concealer. Hii hakuna excuse. So ni flatten kabisa, like a Pro Conceal concealer does it. Like it can be any shade. If you are shade lighter, shade darker, wewe chukua tu concealer yako, and it has to be a legal Pro Conceal. That is what I use. Hizo zingine siwezi zitetea. So I really take it and flatten it out. As you can see, it's really flat. That is kama hauna yo. Let me see if it can focus. Like so. Done one off camera. Ndio hii hapa, and I'm so happy. As you can see, there's a difference between this and this, and yeah, it looks better than kama yenye, and I know my nails are giving Valentine, and I'll be sleeping nyinyi anyway. Tuchore eyebrows. So let's hear what she says. Like you draw your eyebrows and then you don't measure it out, and then one eyebrow is higher or lower than the other one, or thicker or thinner than the other one. So this method, so acha niwaeleze in a layman's language. As for my eyebrows, I use two concealer brushes. I use this one, the flat one, for hapa chini, na hii ni fluffy kidogo ya hapa juu. And I use two concealers too. I use this color in the shade Toast, and then I use this lighter one in the shade light ivory, and hapa mbele, like unaona hapa mbele, I mix these two to make a perfect shade. Then here in my brow bone, I use this light ivory ndo ikwe lighter. So if you have a mixing palette, good for you. If you don't have, you have a free mixing palette over here. So I take a small amount like this. Hey, jamani, imeisha sahi. Yeah, like that small. Hiyo kidogo hivyo, and then mix up with this one. I just take my this brush. I take small, mix it up. Small, mix it up like that, and then it brings this color. You see, this one and this one inaleta hii color, and that is what I first of all use in broken mirror, and a big one over here in my dressing table, like niweze kuona in 4D and in 3D if I'm correct or something. But first of all, I take my flat brush yenye tuli flatten na concealer, then take this mixed up like so. Make sure I get in there and make sure everything is well coated like so. Then take up my mirror, then nishikilie hivi, then niangalie chini, then start measuring. Unaona kama venye hizi zangu like zinatoshana, but kuna ule mwenye utapata moja ni nono moja ni konde, like how to measure. What you want to do is look at your mirror and draw a line connecting everything. Unaona hivyo, like as you can see kunayo hapo, and let me show you how I do it in a fast forward way. Like so. You'll notice that it is too light for your skin for that now, but when you blend it out itakuanga mzuri. So I really go in like that, then curve it out like so. So like imeanza kupata hiyo shape, like una make sure umeangalia kio yako ya mbali na ya hapa. Ndo ukiangalia hapa unajua utakuona everything like in details, but ukiangalia pale it looks good, but when you look here, you kama mnani get, but malizi. So you angalia pale juu like so. You like that shape over there, but does it look good over here? So you take in really, now uende pole pole. You don't want to F it out when you mess it. So the next part, what I do, I take my other brush. This one I just buy brushes, but napenda hii brush because ni mzito na it's not light like this one. When you conceal with a lighter brush hapa juu, for me I tend to go in, I tend to overdo it. So what I do is coat everything evenly like so. I mix it up kidogo ndo uweze kupata your right shade. So what I do is take naangalia kio, then I apply on my forehead like so. Sorry for the light. I apply on my forehead like so. That this will be my mixing palette for this eyebrow. So what I do is mark again. And you go slow. Uende pole pole. And you'll get this perfect eyebrow. Nikifika hapa, Michelle says umeshika brush hivi, unaishika hivi ndio uweze kuteremka nayo like so. It's not epic. So as for the next part, she says you take a fluffy brush like this one, or you take a dense brush, the one that imeiko flat hapa, but as for me I prefer this one because inasaidia sana. So what I do is take my mirror, my broken mirror again, then look directly chini, then I start blending. You blend and make sure everything that is blended, you don't have a crease. You make sure huna crease yoyote on your eyebrows like so. Blend it out. Blend out like so. And then this nini, I love taking it down like so, very uniform, and then fluff it out like that, like so. See, like uko na hiyo natural eyebrow, like inaenda hivi, it's not too dark over here and it's not too light over here. No, just like my lighting iko side moja. So the last part, I use this loose powder called, it is in banana, hiyo najua, but venye inaitwa, I think you can see how it is called. I can't get it to focus, but it is in French or something. So I take a little bit, dip in, tap. Always tap your loose powder so that you cannot overdo. So I set my eyebrows over here like so. And set everything where you can see some shine, and when you see like umeenda lighter kidogo in one eyebrow, you just go in with your dark eye pencil and make sure that everything is blended out, and make sure you are not changing the shape of the eyebrows again. Okay, so let's do just final touches and make sure that it's looking as natural as possible in my big mirror, and it's looking as natural as possible in my small mirror. So this is the final look. As you can see when I get closer, unaweza ona haina concealers, like image blend from dark to light between Rosina and Mitchellengoje. Sorry to say, I just love Michelle because she's relatable. That is one thing. Second thing, ukuwa kwa page ya Rosina Sharon, lazima ukuwe na vitu legit, usiende vitu Dubois, kwa sababu hizo hazitatokea kama za Rosina. But also Rosina does really good eyeshadow blending. Ukitaka kujua eyeshadow blending kabisa, go to Rosina Sharon's channel and she'll show you. But if you want to have that base like makeup yake, kama ni eyeshadow unataka kujua kublend, utajua kublend, but your palette says it all. Kama umeendea palette Dubois, my friend, or hata kama I'm not saying that Dubois sells fake things, but Dubois sometimes can sell really shady eyeshadows. But ukiangukia ule plug wako wa eyeshadows mwenye anakupea zile legit, you can match up to Rosina Sharon's here and there, but her products are so expensive. Guys, as you can see, this is the final look and I'm so happy with it, and I would really recommend going to Mitchellengoje's channel and watch it yourself and do it yourself. Kama uko na eye pencil, uko na concealer, uko na toothbrush, petronilas, you're well sorted. I showed you the last time that how I do my eyebrows with none of the products that I use, and you really loved it, and yeah, actually that is the most viewed video on my channel, and I'm so happy. The other thing I wanted to tell you guys is thank you very much for the 1,000 subscribers that mulijitolea mkasubscribe, like what to make. So before I forget, guys, please do share, subscribe, and comment. And this is the subscription box. I think it's in this side. Is it this side or this side? But please do. And finally, to mefikisha 1,000 subscribers, thank you very much for everyone who has been showing me love, engagement, and yes guys, I hear you. And I think it's finally time to be commented under my post. Please do share, comment, definitely comment so that I know any other video that you want to see from me. So